Hello and welcome to Hobz' Solo Self-Found. Today what we're going to do is we're going to be working on our playing a time key. And I just, I was going to do most of this offline, then I realized I'm missing like the majority of the parts, right? I only have 3 of the, 8 items. So we got 5 items to go fire them up and then make the key. I did do the pottery up to I think 88 skill or something like that, so we can make this. It looks like it's no fail for a lot of it, and then 20 or 36 down here for the unfired container. So it looks like no fail for most of this, so we shouldn't have too much issue. But so we're gonna start off in plane of fire. So we have the solidified magma already. We need fiery granite, and that comes from humanoid soldier mobs, right? So this is a respawning instance, so we should be able to get everything respawned. So what we're gonna do is go kill the soldier guys real quick. So hopefully we levitate. There we go, and do from there. So I was gonna do it like on my own, but then I was just like, you know what, it's worth a video. I did skip it in the and I skipped showing it in the video, the Paladin Berserker video, and obviously I skipped it in the Bard video since I didn't show most her fights at all, since she just like one-shot everything. Alright, so we're gonna sneak up here, just right over the wall, and then I could have done a non-respawning, but I don't really want to deal with bosses and stuff right now while we're doing this. So I'm just going to kill these guys. It says any of the humanoids, so theoretically we should be fine killing these ones. Nothing has changed since last episode. I haven't gone through and done anything at all, in all honesty, except for the pottery. That was pretty much all I put any effort into before I was like, you know what, let's make another video. So we just need to get one of those pieces. Since it's no fail, we don't have to worry about failing this at all. There's another guy right there. Fiery steed, wherever he came from. Alright, nothing useful there. But at the same time, this is going to be a really good experience. Maybe there's still an experience bonus going on. I'm not 100% sure. But we can kind of get a little bit of AA to max out anything, plus level up. We're leveling up an egg right now. As soon as we get that egg leveled up, we're going to switch to probably the new sword we got. I think that's going to be probably the best option. Get a little bit more DPS. Because I don't think we're gonna get lucky when it comes to the drops and time on our first run. So, and I don't know if I'll do more than one run. If we kill everything all the way to corn, like there's not gonna be any more runs, because next week the real solo self-found mode comes out, and we're gonna be probably deleting this character and making a new one. And then we're going to put that one on my other account also, so I can access all my other characters in the same one easier, versus having to like log all the way out, change, it's kind of tedious and annoying. But the solo self-found modes, apparently they will have separate progression from the rest of the count, so that'll be fantastic, and that'll be kind of cool. So we'll do that. I'll probably go with Hobz again. I think that's, we're going to do that. I don't know what the build is yet. I still haven't decided, so if you have any comments on what kind of build you would like to see for a true solo self-found mode. And keep in mind, we're going to have to do trade skill stuff, so I might want to have an enchanter in that build starting out. We can always get rid of it later on, right? So there is that. I'm probably going to convert all my platinum on this character to Echoes of Memory, just so we have some to buy bags and stuff like that on the other one, since I do plan on deleting this character, or at least renaming him so I can reuse the name. So that'll be actually tedious, honestly. The gear, like the worn gear, is not really that important because it's easily replaced. But I think it'll be fine. Fun, you know, doing solo self-found. With the real mode, they're adding they added I think in the last patch, a NPC that does the enchanted bars, but they also added an NPC that does alchemy, and an NPC that does tinkering. So that is kind of cool. That'll be fun because like with the changes to what they've done, right, using the Shadow Knight thing, the epic, is going to be probably better than using Ragebringer for as long as we did, because you'd want to offhand Ragebringer versus main hand it like we did here. All right, this is in our hand. Let's just open that up. Jelly beans. All right, we're gonna upgrade the Sword of Primordial Power, which is another rune sword, which should be slightly better than the one we already have. Alright, and yeah, so we haven't gotten anything yet. It's a little tedious, but you know, I hear people like just hearing me ramble about stuff, so welcome to the show. But kind of, you know, kind of my thought process, you know, maybe we'll do a Bard Enchanter again, because I really enjoyed that, you know, leveling up, and it doesn't mean it's going to be our final build, but definitely for leveling, we will, you know, do something like that. Maybe Shadow Knight, Bard, Enchanter, and that's, you know, kind of where we start. And then we get rid of, you know, different things. Because I like Shadow Knight a little bit more than Paladin. Paladin was fun, except for farming the spell. And farming that spell in, God, I don't remember where it was. That Legacy of Acacia zone was not that fun. And that was kind of crucial to our progression with that spell. So that was, you know, not that fun because of like it's contested. I don't like anything that's contested now. Those zones might have instances now which would resolve the whole issue, and then maybe we could do Paladin. I know some people wanted me to see me do a Warrior, which would put us into more of a Bloodlust proc kind of a style build, to do that, which would be kind of fun, right? Like, say we did Warrior, Bard, Enchanter to start, and then go from there, because we will have to level up trait skills, right? There's like some items we can get that, you know, but to get Cerubane, we're gonna have to have trait skills. So it is of the utmost importance to not kind of, you know, to think about all these things, right? Because we're not gonna be able to trade Cerubane weapons to us, right? Like, I know on one of my characters, I have this character's 2 daggers. I just don't know which character it is. I haven't logged onto my other account since I made this guy. So definitely something to consider there. Plus the 2 best earrings are trade skill only. And I believe there's some other things that are also, you know, kind of really related to the trade skill stuff. So I just can't remember it all off the top of my head. But so, you know, we'll be, you know, have to invest a lot of effort and time into the trade skills. I think I know we can skip a lot of stuff early on, as like, I mean, I'm still in, you know, mostly Velius Volak gear, so I know that is something that we can, you know, get away with. We don't have to like, oh yeah, we gotta speed run all this stuff. So it's gonna be, you know, a lot of kind of trial and error. I'm not gonna do hardcore on this first character that we do. I'm going to do it normal, because I am not 100% sold that hardcore is going to be fun at all. in the way this game is made, right? Like, they're making a lot of changes to a lot of the mechanics and stuff, I think. And, you know, they already got rid of death touches and stuff, but the fact that I can, like, get disconnected at any time is not fun, right? And it's just not something I want to deal with. It's just not a fun time, because I don't want to invest all my time in that and then have the character die for something that's not my fault, right? Oh my god, this fiery granite is rare. Watch it only drop off named or something. I was expecting this to be slightly more common. There we go, but you know, just trying to think, you know, of all the different combinations, what we need and what we need to do to, you know, progress through everything, right? I feel like Bard gives us AoE, right, with DDD. That's going to give us probably some of the best AoE option we can do. And I really want to do AoE grinding for AAs if they're getting rid of AFK grinding, right? So someone posted on one of my videos that the devs are going to actively get rid of it, which is good luck to that if they haven't already done it, right? It's just going to piss people off. But if they do, you know, that's going to be, you know, we're going to have to spend time getting AAs, you know, the old-fashioned way. Which, I mean, you never got over 100 AAs a night anyway, just because of the AA caps and stuff, so it wasn't like it was as good, because you could get 100 AAs every 10 minutes with AoE builds, so it just depends on stuff there. So a lot of that is up for, you know, still, you know, figuring out, but I feel like it's gonna be fun regardless of what they do there. But I think having a, you know, Bard is gonna be good for progression and give me more opportunities there. Now if we go Enchanter also, right, we might not need to with some of the changes they're making with these NPCs that can craft things for you, so that might alleviate a lot of the issue, but it's still to be seen how good those are going to actually be. Go, come on, drop a fiery granite. Let me double check that I'm not stupid. Quintessence humanoid soldier mobs. All right, there we go. Machine blow. I guess those all died. Is there another one there? Right. But yeah. So you know, the build is still to be determined. If you have a preference, let me know, and I will see what I can do. Like, you know, I've done my first build was Beast Lord. Beast Lord, Monk, and I can't remember what the last class was. Wizard. Yeah, that was a build. I'll tell you what, that was hard to play. But I was also learning, you know, like the mechanics of the server, so it was kind of, there's a lot of things that I would probably do different now. So definitely interesting there. Now, my second character was Warrior Beast Lord Cleric, I think Warrior Beast Lord Cleric, and that guy's fun. I don't think I did videos on him. That was just more or less me messing around. I think I used him in like one video in the adventure series. And then I made the pet build at some point during all that, or I made it before that. I can't remember, but the pet build was kind of fun, but it kind of fell off pretty hard here in Plains of Power, because I didn't farm sleeper for 2 months or whatever it was to have an extra 35 blocking to put on my pet. My pets were just getting absolutely chunked, and that wasn't fun at all. Now Necromancer just got buffed in the last few patches, so that's kind of an interesting thing that we could also look at as Necromancer. It's kind of fun. So there's definitely a lot of options to do, and there's 500 and something different combinations. So I'd like to do something I haven't already done, so that'd be kind of fun there. But I don't know, maybe I'll build like a little script that'll randomize all the classes and just give me a random combination, and then I can say fixed on bard in there, put a bard in there and just randomize it. So that might be fun. I'm gonna make him a gnome again, so whatever he starts with will probably have to be a gnome. I think they're changing the character creator so that you can start out as a gnome, bard, or gnome, whatever that the classes can't be. So I saw in the patch notes or the upcoming patch notes that they are doing that. So that'll be kind of cool. So you don't have to like start out as something that the race can be and then switch later. That's overly tedious. But yeah, so that'll be fun. Oh my god, we're not gonna get this thing in this video, are we? It's gonna be 10 videos of me just farming this whole entire all this nonsense. Alright, it says it drops from here, right? Like, it says it. I didn't look on the database, but like I know I've gotten these before, and I've only ever really killed these things in here. I mean, we're getting some AAs though, so that's good. So once we get this one, we're gonna go off to I think Plane of Air, because we only need one item in there. And then it's just a matter of clicking the combine on all the stuff and we'll be done. Get our key, we'll go inside. The next video after this one, so this is however long it takes to do this, I'm going to do this in real time and just keep recording the whole time. I don't think I'm going to cut much, if anything, just because this is me yapping. But in the next video, we're gonna go into Plane of Time. We're gonna do the trials, the first 5 events, and then we're going to do the let's say ring event where you kill the different bosses, get in there, and then we're gonna cut at the first set of 4. So we'll do a video on the minor and then the major, depending on how long those take. And then Quorum will probably be his own video, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get destroyed at Ralos Zek, just because how hard that fight is, and I'm gonna have to do a second loop back through to get a little bit more gear to get us into the full Plane of Time gear. Now I think I put them in my bank. I do have 4 of these sheets of metal left, and it might be beneficial to craft like bracers or something else to kind of push us up a little bit further. But I'm kind of skeptical on making any more armor. I just don't feel like it's going to be that great compared to some of the other stuff. So it's hard to say in that regard. But looks like we got a name right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and dot this one up. Oh yeah, he just melts. Alright, that's like 2 AAs. in the last few seconds since I looked at the thing last. Let's do can purchase. Let's do enhanced mind. Let's grab concentration. Oh, what do we get? A circle of blue flame. Nice little ring. Man, no luck at all. Let's see here. There's a bunch of them over here in this building. Wow, just got janked. But yeah, so we'll knock all these out today, hopefully. And I'm really backed up on videos, honestly. So I'm like 1 day ahead right now on videos. I'm usually like 2 weeks ahead. This is only you know, like 1 day ahead right now. And this video should be a Thursday video. I'm making it on a Tuesday. Well, I guess I'm like 2 days ahead, but same concept. Like I won't have this one edited by tonight if I don't finish everything. But I've been trying to knock out all my doctor appointments for the year, getting all that knocked out, and stuff like that. Got a sleep apnea machine today, this morning, so hopefully I can start sleeping better, and that'll make me feel better. I don't know if you've ever noticed in my videos, but I yawn a lot. Okay, and apparently I'm exhausted, but I drink enough caffeine to offset that for the most part. But definitely, hopefully that all gets resolved in the next few months. Yeah, so it's something I'm working through. Get all that taken out. It's like a full mask. It's gonna be crazy. It's like Darth Vader. But yeah, I'm hoping to start that today and go from there and see how see how well it helps. Oh my gosh. I did not think this would take this long. There we go. Got him. I mean, we're making money. Like, what is this guy at? He's at like almost 19,000 platinum. Nothing to spend it on, really. Maybe if I kill the sleeper enough, I'll get enough Augs. I can just pay platinum for the upgrader. But I'm getting like the terrible Augs when I kill sleeper. So I'll probably like send everything to like my other account that's tradable at that point. See if there's anything I can upgrade to put it all on my paladin. I might do Gates of Discord with the paladin as the first run through, you know, to get a good sense of it before we do the solo self-found. I don't know yet, but I know that's still a little ways off before they release it to Discord. But I think solo self-found is going to be pretty fun. I mean, we did it like the only thing we didn't do solo self-found was the EOM for the bags, because like I tried doing the the sell crap, and that just gets boring really quick. And then there was the sheet metal and the Saru daggers, but I haven't even gotten those yet, so I think this is pretty good, right? All things considered. So definitely don't think it's going to be that hard for you know, just doing the trade skills and getting all that, because I've done it all before, right? I've gotten trade skills on my live characters. I think two, maybe 3 characters with, you know, a substantial high trade skills. So it's not too bad, especially on this server where you can spawn up an instance on demand with 10-minute respawns and just farm stuff ad nauseum, right? And they've added an East Karana instance now, so it's like even crazier for getting like silk and stuff early on. The only problem with this character is there's no AoE, so that's kind of why I want to fixate on a bard. I don't think I like wizard AoE where you have to like stop and cast. I like moving around with the bard. It feels like it's more fun to be able to do stuff. I just think bard is nerfed for single target bossing, so. But I had no problem killing Sleeper last time I ran through, so it shouldn't be a problem. Though I haven't killed Quorum since I did the video, so I get bored. I don't have any desire to like farm the stuff over and over again. I like to just start over. Alright, let's make sure I didn't like loot one and I'm dumb. I don't see one, so. I feel like I might have to check the database to make sure these guys actually drop the item. I've killed, I think at this point, all of them. I think I've killed them all, so. There's one left. Now they should all be like respawning, right? Looks like there's a name down there too, so we'll go kill him. Can I just jump off the side here? No, of course not. That'd be too easy, right? There we go. Oh my gosh. But I'm excited about the solo self-found mode. I'd like to see how it really plays out. What? I'm totally drunk. He must be. Oh, he's right there. Somehow we missed him while we were up there. Alright, I guess we're killing these ones now. I mean, they're not too hard, right? We're already like 6 AAs in. I want to grab this one, salvage. I meant to grab that one first. And that's just a trade skill one for getting materials back. Just in case we fail something. It might help us out in somewhat of a hopefully good fashion. Right, so our sword upgraded to enchanted, so check it out now. Pretty good stats, right? This is going to be a spell damage sword, so that's going to be kind of nice to have main hand to get a little bit more spell damage. I mean, we're only at 575 right now. And, you know, we're doing pretty well, I think. Alright, let's go back up top and kill that named. I feel like I need to check the database. I'm starting to get a little worried, right? I think it was this wall, right? Yeah, there he is. I don't feel like this item is ever like this rare, but you know, I could just be misremembering getting more than one, I guess. All right, another ring. All right, I'm gonna look this up on my phone while I kill these guys. All right, let's tap target. All right, let's see here, Safari. It's like THJDI dot CC. No. THJDI dot CC. All right. There we go. Database last updated in April. That should be good enough for us. We want... What is this item called? Fiery granite. Alright, fiery granite drops off a dark Magnus of Flame, a Jopal Flame Protector, Doom Fire Enchanter, a Diviner of Fire, Great Fire Lord, Doomfire Mage. Alright. Spoiler, it does not drop off these guys here. It drops off the mage looking ones, so I think that's the gist of that. Alright. I think we can go up another floor, right? I don't think I went up here. I did, but I didn't kill this guy. So we're in the right spot. We're just not getting any luck. And that sucks. Alright, we got all those guys now. Let's go down here. Alright, let's do this. We're just gonna stealth past all these guardians that don't drop what we want. We're gonna kill the charmers that do. Obviously there'll be more we have to kill because these guys are here. Let me double check, make sure guardians don't drop it too. Flame Lord Guardian, but not these ones, which is weird, right? I feel like it should drop off everything, but you never know. You're gonna get phosphorus powder, soldier, protector. None of these guys drop it. Protector. Some guys up here. This guy's a fire charmer. He drops it. Get him cooked. Dropped a legendary blue flame ring though. Wow. What is that? So that is a 16 spell damage, 16 heal amount for that. I mean, it's a decent ring. It might be better than this one. No. Well, actually it is better. Might as well upgrade that real quick. Yeah, we're gonna lose a little bit of resist, but I think that's fine. Alright, that's this one. And then we'll swap out the Augs. Augs. Oh, we don't have any Aug distiller. Alright, I guess we're gonna hold off on that. Just set it over there for now. I gotta go buy more of those. Alright, looks like there's some more right down there we can kill. Luckily we can ignore all these guys now, so it just might make it a little bit quicker. There's a wizard, please drop it. course, these stupid pets. Like, it's a nice AA and everything, right? But, like, they generate so much aggro. Delay death, why not? I don't even remember putting any points into it. Alright, that's good. Let's move over here to this side. Check. Do the charmers drop it? Charmer of Fire. Yeah, they do. 4% chance. 4%. Flame Wielder has a 10% chance. What the hell's a Flame Wielder? Flame Overlord. Alright, it's a little roamer over there named... Oh, never mind, we got it. Alright, there's our fiery granite. Jeez. Alright, we can get out of here. So, let's quit the expedition. Right, because you can't use this in combat anymore. I guess they nerfed that. Which I'm not in combat, right? I am not in combat. This just doesn't work if you have these stupid pets. It also doesn't seem to work if there's no pets. So I don't know, because I can go into stealth, you know, all that. So we have to wait for it to kick us out. So let's wait for that for a second. And let's look at the new guide here. We're gonna go to this, and we need an alabaster beak from the bird types in plane of air, which should be pretty easy. So swap this around. There we go. So we need that. We need both items from water, and then we need one of the items, the shattered crystal, in plane of earth. So that should go hopefully pretty quick. I didn't expect this one to take 38 minutes. So all right, we click the tree to get out of here, and then we can go through the door here. All right, let's take a look at the map. We're going to air, which is right up here, and we'll do a respawning instance because we need to kill the bird looking things. So we the whole reason we have to do this is because I skipped a lot of the trash mobs in all these videos, and you know, I never killed any of the stuff we needed to. So definitely the whole reason why I'm doing this right now. Respawning, ready, and ideally, you know, it'd be nice to go back and kill the bosses, but truly I just don't want to. None of the loot's usable really, and there's no real point, I don't think, for this character to kill anything. Alright, so these Niborians are what we're looking for, so hopefully we get it in like the first few kills. Not too bad here. We got a spider on us, two gens, two methods. Yeah, just keep adding on, guys. Let's go ahead and get some dots on these guys, I guess. But AoE is gonna be my #1 priority for my next build. Now I'm gonna do some research. I have not looked at the Discord like significantly like I used to in a while, like maybe a month. So there might be some new builds out there that are better and more An intricate wood carving. What is that? So there, you know, there's some options that could, you know, I'm just might not be aware of right now. That we will need to, you know, maybe evaluate and check out. I would love anything AoE, Bard, Monk, Warrior. That was what I wanted to do, but I don't know if that's still a good build. So that'll be something to figure out. All right, I think we go this way. Inside these buildings is typically where you find these little flying guys here, like this guy. We just need a beak, and we'll be done here. There we go. Boom. All right, we got the beak. So same drill. Quit the expedition. Quit. And there. So now need to go to, I say planet Earth. We're gonna need a shattered crystal. I clicked on the wrong one because we only need one item from planet Earth. I'd like to knock that out. So that is from methods in A or B. So that should be not too terribly difficult. I believe we'll go into, I'm trying to think, maybe A respawning. I think that might be the better way. Like, let's hide before this guy attacks us. Should kick us out here in just a second. All right, we're in tranquility. So what we need to do is go to Earth. I think that's where we're going to go next. So Earth is way down here. We need a shattered crystal, and it looks like it only drops off one mob in the entire zones. This is gonna be something. I'm so confused on why it's one mob, but that is what it says. So it is like an assassin or something like that. If we look here, it is it says Mephit mobs, right? Or right here in A and B. It doesn't seem like that's what it is according to the database site. Now, it could just be that there's only that one type in the whole zone, but it says it's a 10% chance from the assassin one. So we'll get in there, hopefully get it real quick, and we can move on to water and then finish up our key. So this is where we want to be. We're going to hail this guy and get a respawning and go in. Now, if I zoom, spawns down here. So that's where we're headed. Like, we've already done all these rings and stuff, so I'm not too concerned. I don't even know how they work in the... Yeah, they're not even here in the normal instance, so... Just walk past everything. There we go. So, these are the ones. Looks like that's all there is. So, there's some more up there and some more over there. So, these are the guys. They drop the shattered crystal. So we'll kill all of them. Probably ditch everything else. Yeah, there's another one down there too. Perfect. Looks like we're getting a gangbang here. But this stuff just melts. Jeez. This is only mob-mobs. Alright. It's hard to tell. Well, we haven't looted, but I think that's everything. Alright. And there's like one lone guy down here for some reason. Perfect. There's our shattered crystal right there. So that is Earth done. And now we're gonna go off to water. So I'm gonna quit the expedition. I'm just gonna hide right here because it takes like 5 minutes sometimes for this to kick me out. So I'm just gonna wait for it to kick and then we'll cut back in water. All right, we're in plane of water. So we need an emerald method skill. So these guys, and then we need we need frog oil. So of the frogs. Just trying to think here what they were. So there we go. There's the emerald scale. We don't have to kill those anymore, so we can go straight to the frogs now. If I remember right, looking at the map here, there's a frog right over there. So there's a named right here though. So let's get distracted. Let's get distracted. These are piranhas. There's a bunch of names up, in all honesty, on this instance, so it's kind of nice. Shield of coral. Alright, I guess we're gonna fight for a few seconds here. But cool thing about this zone is this zone has the highest AA. I mean, we're at 33,000. It's the highest experience rate in all the zones, apparently. So it's really good to, if you can stomach this place, it's the best. And we got an echo of memory, so that's nice. There we go. Gosh, it's hard to target these things, I'll tell you that. It's hard to loot them too, jeez. Where is the sea turtle? There he is. Alright. He's down. Alright, let's go over here to the frog. If we get lucky here, be nice. Alright, so there is a named in this room. I'll kill him while we're here. Sword Fang or whatever hell his name is. There he is right there. So let's just go like right here and pull him down here. Got a 6 mobs. Not too bad though. Let's duelist these guys down. I feel like it's not worth casting on a lot of this stuff because they have such little hit points. It's really just a matter of focusing purely on melee DPS. Which is kind of cool that this build can kind of do both. You're not kind of stuck into non-melee, but not having a monk in the mix kind of really hurts the melee a lot. Alright, that is the wrong room. We're gonna go up here to this room. Now we're looking for frog oil, I believe what it's called here. So just a matter of getting that. Hopefully this goes quick. Now when I did this, when I got this farm on my my paladin, I think is who I did it with, it wasn't that bad. But like you can see here, I don't think we got one. There we go. Can't target these guys. I guess he's behind me. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the map. There is nothing left in here, so we'll have to come back down over here. But I think there's some more frogs down below. Go down here. So we're going to go down the tunnels. I think it's right here, right? Yep, this one. Now there should be... There's a named there. I thought there was more frogs down here, but maybe not. There's a named over there too. So we'll kill those while we're waiting for the frogs to respawn. Just because that's going to be like our bottleneck, I think. Because there's not a whole lot of frogs in here that at least I could see. Where are we? Oh, we need to go down again. I hate navigating these underwater levels. There we go. If we go down, there's a name right over here. Where is he? It's like the chieftain or something. Oh, I guess it's that guy over there. Might as well kill him. I have nothing else to do. Why we wait? There he is. I don't know if he's actually named or not. He's got hit points like a name, I'll tell you that. Nope, just a friendly guy with jeez. Just a friendly guy. Alright. Now we can go, let's go over here this one first. This one drops the caster wand and the AoE two-handed sword, which if we got, that would be kind of fun to play with. I got one on my paladin, and I got one on my paladin beast lord. Something, I can't remember what I turned him into. Monk, maybe. It's an interesting build. All right, another mace. Let's go down here. I guess we're going all the way around. All right, perfect. So go like this. And past him. This should be what we're looking for. Just a lot of mobs right here, so I don't know what exactly. This is the right spot, right? I'm surprised we didn't get him the pool. There's a lot of mobs right here, though. Frogs up yet? Kind of sucks that there's only like a few frogs in the zone, which you know, definitely bottlenecks it. There he is, somewhere up here. Where is he? I saw him right here. Does he not spawn in the room? Oh my god, really? I'm not hidden, am I? There he is, right there. Dumb. Dumb. Alright, there we go. Wow, he died way fast. Alright, we got some arms. Can't use. Alright, let's keep get out of here. And I guess I'm waiting for respawn, honestly, is what's going on right now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for respawn on the frogs and we'll go from there. All right, I killed a bunch of frogs and here we go, an oil of the frog. Go ahead and loot that and we are done. We have all 8 items. So let's drop this ZZ. And we're going to go to Plane of Tranquility. Obviously, we can't click out of here. So once I can zone out the Plane of Tranquility and get the Plane of Knowledge, we'll make our key. All right, so we got all the items. We are now in Plane of Knowledge. We're going to go pick up some of the crafting stuff. So we need to go Ashaya Dirty Shoes, which I believe is over here. Yeah, Northern Trader Building. So should be right up this way. And then in here, I think she's right here, right? There she is. I feel like this should be a halfling. Let's not sell anything right now. So what do we need here? We need some glaze. There we go. We need glaze mortar, one of those. Glaze lacquer. 2, 3, 4 of those. We need some high quality firing sheets. We need 2 of those and a block of clay. A medium jar sketch. Medium jar sketch and water flasks. Do you have water? No, you don't. Do I have water? I do. All right, that's perfect. All right, we got all those items. We got all those items. So now I can combine these things. So this goes there, and then we need our glaze mortar, I believe. So this is the beak plus the canine plus the glaze lacquer. All right, 1 glaze lacquer, liquid earth, shattered crystal. We need this and that. Perfect. All right, let's move these ones over here. So you can like didn't know they were done. All right, and then the oil plus the scales. Combine those. We get another one. All right, so we got all those. Now we need to create all of those in the, or combine all those in the mortar. Here, like that. There we go. We got the, whatever the hell that is, the glaze. All right, now inside that, so we can get rid of this thing. There's a pottery wheel somewhere around here. There it is, pottery wheel. Now let's see if I already made this one. I made something medium. Yeah, there's no, neither of those are what we need. So experiment. Where are we at here? So block of clay, medium jar sketch, and a water flask, like so. There we go. We get the unfired medium container. Close that. Open up the kiln right here. Pop that in there with the high quality firing sheet and this thing here. So no fail. Oh, 2 firing sheets. Boom. There we go. We get the Adelic vial. Now we take that. And we take this, we combine this with our items from hailing the guy at the end of each elemental boss. Right here we got the globe of dancing flame, the sphere of coalesced water, the mound of living stone, and the amorphous cloud of air. Combine all those together, we get a quintessence of elements. Alright, congratulations, you're able to enter the final zones of Planes of Power. Post flag, go to Graham Dunnar and talk to him, and we'll do that. So let's go ahead and get all the rest of this knocked out real quick. So you can keep this item right here, it's tradable, so you can give it away, sell it, if you're doing this with your, your characters. But you'll have it forever. Alright, we need to go down here. So our thing is 162.18. Resist. Let's see what this turns into. So let's go over here. Let's hail him. Stories. Stories. You've already heard all my stories. Alright. Alright. I guess we're done there. No next steps. Plane of time. So we need to go into plane of innovation. So where are we at here? Surprised it didn't give us more, did it? Maybe it automatically did. I don't know. Alright, so plane of innovation. This will get us into plane of time. And I think we can wrap it up at that point. So let's go up here. And then next episode we'll do the trials, the five trials of the entrance to Plane of Time, and then we'll do the ring event, which will bring us to the first lesser gods. So we'll break this up into, like, let's say three videos to do the rest of Plane of Time, just so it's not 3 hours long. Like, who knows how long this was. I literally went AFK to get my wife a suitcase and some other stuff. So all right, let's pop up into here. All right, let's stealth up. We can sneak down the road here. And we already have the factory key because we did this early on in progression. So snap, snap. And then go through this door. And let's see here. Make sure I say this right. Find Muon. It's Muon. What? Alright, this might be the guy. This might not be the guy. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think it is. I think there's just a typo right there, possibly. Pale. So, yes. There we go. We're here in the second phase. So there's a typo right there. So it's M-U-O-N, not M-A-O-N. So here's the lore seeker, Malin. Let's hail him. We're gonna say research, get a character flag, and I think we click here, right? And there we go. We are now Plane of Time flagged, and there we go. So that is that. Jeez, that was a lot of work. But there we go. We are now Plane of Time flagged, and we are ready to do the next event when I get a chance to make that video. But there you go. So thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.